Greetings, guys. All right, the camera's rolling. So this review will be for GameTastrophe.com. This review is about the CR-48 from Google itself. I'll go around the actual CR-48 first on the outer edges and the back and bottom before we actually go into the software itself. Mental note, I only have one hand for the camera and one hand for the CR-48, so if the camera's a little laggy, or, sorry, not laggy, but bumping and not very accurate, that's my fault. Alright, so, on the, if you're facing the laptop, on the right side of it, you're going to see the right speaker going down, a SD card reader, which does work with the new dev version. I think it's like 0.10.156. A out jack for your headphones. One USB port. This also doubles as a Ethernet port as well. You will need a special USB to Ethernet adapter for this to work. This is a light for the charger, and this is the charger port. On the back, you have nothing but the hinge. On the other side, you get the VGA output, and you also get the vent for the CPU fan. And the left speaker on the front, you get nothing. On the bottom, you will see a black matted finish laptop, which does take up fingerprints. That's just one thing I don't like about it, but besides that, you can't really notice anything. Yes, the laptop's on. I'm not worried about it, but I'm going to take the battery off and show you guys also something that Google put in as a little Easter present for developers. Right down here, where is it? Right down here, you see a white tab. That's the dev switch, so you can switch this. So you can turn off a verified boot, and you can also go into the command prompt for Linux, and you can also go into su and root as well, so you can do whatever you like with that. With that, let me put the battery back in, and we're going to go into the actual CR-48 itself, so you guys can see what the hype is all about from Google. Alright, so turning on. This is the, I'm in dev mode, sorry guys. Alright, so counting down, it's been 3 seconds already. 5, 8 seconds, 10 seconds right there. So it's been 10 seconds, and it's already in, and it's already wanting me to log in. So I don't want you guys seeing my password. Let me get the camera away. Let me log in. Up top, you do have the time, the battery life, and the wireless signal as well. You also have with this 2 years of Verizon Wireless for free. Each month, though, you only get 100 megabytes, so that can be useful for in case something goes wrong. Down here, you're gonna have the you're gonna have 3 things open. Don't know why. I'm not too sure what this one's for. I gotta figure that out. This one is the actual SD card, and this is your content browser. Why these always comes up, I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. It's still bugging the crap out of me. Okay, so this is basically what you get when you first start into Google Chrome. All you get is a tab. Sorry about the focus. Okay, all you get is a basically a list of your applications, your most viewed sites, and your recently closed tabs as well down here below. You get a chiclet designed Mac-like keyboard, which I love typing on. This is why I do all my Word documents and homework on here, because it's just the feel of it at first. When you first type, it's not really great, but when you actually get used to it, it's a really easy way to type. You get an oversized touchpad, which is multi-touch. Up to how many touch points? I'm not too sure. As far as I know, it's only 3. When you do when you use 3 fingers and you click, that's middle click. When you use 2 and click, that's middle click, and you can use 1 just to tap for a click, or you can just click it itself, and that's it. This doesn't actually have a right click and a left click. You have to actually use 2 fingers and click at the same time for it to right click. Sometime it won't register. I think they fixed that though a little, because lately I've been doing it and I've had no issues, or I'm just getting really used to it. Alright, so the hardware on this thing, for example, you only get a Intel Atom 4550 processor, which is a single core 1.66 gigahertz. It's also hyper-threaded to act like 2 cores, but it's not bad. It runs pretty much everything as well. The only problem with this is the actual onboard graphics card. It's the Intel GMA based. It's the really lowest low standard GPU that they have, which is kind of sad. But let's go into YouTube so you guys can see what kind of video quality you can show. Like the max that I've had this at is 480p. Above that, it gets laggy as crap. Let's go to a video. Let's get to Roy William Johnson, since everyone already knows him, and you can't get any more popular than what he is now. Real quick, just to give you all an idea of it. Let's go with his first video. Was Goofy Run. My video's going wonky again. Sorry about that. All right. Right now we are playing at 360p, and we got an advertisement, of course. Ever since Google bought it, they've always been doing this. Hey Google, if you're seeing this, do me a favor. Take these off for Chrome users. It's annoying as crap. Alright. Let the advertisement go by real quick. Alright, so this is at 260p, and it runs fine, as you guys can tell. We're going to go to 480p right now, so you guys can see the quality of it as well. Mental note, the loading time on this is not through the 3G card, it's through my actual wireless router, which is on a cable modem. Alright, so again, it runs pretty much fine. Now let's go to the HD quality. Now, a note first before we do this. This is at 720p. This is going to be full screened, so you guys can see it real quick. As you can tell, it's a little choppy because the GPU cannot handle the HD too well. But this is actually better from before Flash 10.2 came about. So let's go back to small. And it's still the same way. It will be a little bit laggy from the 480p mark. Let's go to a Flash game, something I like to play. Let's go to physics games and see what we can do. .com. Alright, let's pick a game. Let's do something that doesn't seem too much hard to handle, shall we? Let's do Crush the Castle 2, since that's always a good one to play when you get bored. Alright, Crush the Castle 2. Okay, also, when you use 2 fingers and you slide down the mouse pad, this will actually scroll up and down as well, so it's just a little easier. Let the thing load. And then after this, I'm going to go through Verizon's 3G card so you guys can see what the load times for that one is as well. Let's play real quick. Let's play, a couple of rounds, see what we can do. By the way, if the sound goes out, it's because I'm holding over the mic port. We got 2 of them over here. Alright, let's go to new game. Yeah, continue. No one really cares. Continue. Okay, so let's go to the first island. Let's go to the first castle. Alright, so we're in here. And already, it's a tad slow, but not very much. As far as I know, it's all completely maxed out. High quality, this game. You can't change the settings of the game. And already, as you can tell, it's still a little bit laggy. Because again, the GPU can't really handle much. Because it's very cheap, and it kind of sucks. But as soon as you throw it, it lags out. Because it's physics based, and it won't render as well as most would do. But if you can get over that, you can play most Flash-based games on the market currently today. Alright, so let's get out of this real quick, and let's just see what you guys can actually do with this, as far as I know. Okay, from the laptop itself, basically, this is not meant for someone like me. I'm a gamer. I play Call of Duty. I play Black Ops, or I play Battlefield, so on and so forth. Those games will not play on this. Again, this is internet based only. This is basically a really broken down Linux version with a browser as the only UI on here. You can change a couple of settings in here. Like for example, let's go into settings. Let me just give you a good idea about what settings you can actually alter in here. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. Camera's not focusing right. Come on. I'll just read it out real quick. Basics, which is, what you open, your home page, your toolbar, your search. Personal stuff, you can change your sync options, your passwords, your autofill form. I'm trying to get the camera to zoom in right. There we go. Your password, your autofill, your theme. Over here, your basic stuff, your system, which you can change, your date, your touchpad settings, which I have it right there. You can also enable tap to click. Languages, I'm not too sure what languages they support. I'm gonna guess for right now, which is what I'm seeing right now, is only English, United States, because this is the only place where you can get them. You can't get them from eBay for about $3.50, but that's up to you guys if you really want to get one. The internet, which is basically, what access points you actually can see and which ones are saved. And you can also disable and enable them, to save battery life. Under the hood, which is basically, your privacy settings, your web content, network, proxy settings, and your security. And your users, which is who can access it, and what restrictions, so on and so forth. And you can even, show off guest browsing, which is a full incognito mode for when you want to use, for when a friend comes over and they want to use your laptop, you can just have them sign into guest mode, and then they can go on and so on and so forth. And then when they exit out of that, all that data they used up is completely erased, no trace of it whatsoever. As well, they cannot get into your own user data as well, because it's just how they did it. As far as that though, that's pretty much it. The whole idea of it, I think personally, if you're someone who's on the internet constantly, 24/7, on YouTube, Facebook, so on and so forth, this laptop is perfect for you, I would think. I would kind of wait until they get a new one out if you're a flash gamer, and also a graphic file like me, until the GPUs and these things get a little bit more powerful, so you can watch YouTube at HD. I haven't really tried Hulu. I'm not too sure how that works. As far as I know, it's not going to work because you don't have Silverlight installed on here. And plus it's Linux, so you can't really install it on here yourself. You have to make it for Linux. But besides that though, most to all websites will work. As far as their content goes, I don't know. If it's Flash based, it should work perfectly. If not, a little laggy, as you saw with YouTube on HD. Basically though, besides that, that's gonna be about it for this. While I'm doing this, I'm just gonna talk real quick while this shuts down for sleep, and then basically it's in sleep. Oop, put it back in sleep. Open it back up, and that's as fast as it comes back up from being down. When your computer's on, the determined battery life will last somewhere around, I've heard 6, 7, 8 hours. When you're on standby and you're on battery, I've heard somewhere around 5, 6, 7, or even 8 days of life while it's on standby. I haven't actually done that yet. I kind of want to, and time it out, see how much it goes for. But besides that though, that would be about it for the CR-48 review for the from GameTastic.com, or it's not GameTastic. I forgot the name already. I'm sorry, guys. That's my fault. Whoever has the video on their YouTube page, they will have the link down below to the text review of it that I did, and also a link to the website as well, if it's on YouTube, or if you've seen it on YouTube. So go down there, see it. You can go to their website. They got really good reviews. They do reviews on basically anything that they can. So log on, chat with them, join the forums, do whatsoever. Alright guys, this is my CR-48 review and thoughts about this laptop. Enjoy those days and see y'all. Blech. Okay guys, you there? Hello? Guys? Hello? Hello?